Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm in the maktaba and usually I'm here doing a book review, but today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing an app review. And this app is one that I've only recently come to know about. I used to use a different app as it pertains to Quran reading and research and recitation. But inshallah, I've come across this app while I was on Umrah. One of the brothers recommended it. I've come to, it's become the main Quran app on my iPad, or the main Quran app that I use. So I thought I'd share that with you as students of knowledge and people that want to contemplate and reflect over the Book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here we have the app. If you can see here on the iPad, it's a green app, says Al Quran. We don't want to worry about that. So let's open the app up. When you open the app up, I'm assuming this is the page you're going to see initially. So you've got quick links, you've got last read in the top left hand corner, you've got quick links, and it shows you commonly recited Surah Al Mulk, for example, at night, Ayatul Kursi, Al Kahf on Jummah, Yasin. There's a hadith that speak about the virtues of it, not that they are authentic, and you can catch up on that inshallah in the tafsir of Surah Yasin videos that will be coming out shortly. And you've got, that's the first tab. You've got the surah down. You go all the way from Fatiha. You can do it by a juz or by page, by juz. Oops, let me go back. By juz, juz 1, juz 2, or by hizb. So you've got that options. You've got a planner. I don't know much how to use it at the moment. I haven't used it at the moment, but you can basically create a program where you're going to be memorizing. So I can say, for example, I want to do the first juz. I want to read juz 1, and I want to do 10 pages, right? I want to do that over 10 days. So I'll do a page a day, right? Sets a notification, tells me every morning. Okay, it's going to set me the notification, and it's going to tell me, remind me to read my page, basically set a time, stuff like that. Please enter valid data. Okay, put, test. So that's another thing that it's got, which is useful. You're behind in a session, do it now. Let's do it now. Go to the reading aspect of it, so you read your page. That's Fatiha. So that's the first. You got a planner, library, what you last read, your favorite, pins, notes, and the like. Daily ayat. The main thing is the reading is here on this page here. If we open it up and we go into, for example, Al Mulk, right? You've got two views. You've got the page view, which is what you'd read, and then you've got the view where you're going to reflect over what you're reading. And here you have a number of options. You can have the translation. You've got the Arabic, obviously, تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. شيء قدير. And then you've got the word for word translation just under that, as you can see, which is great. Right? It says, blessed is he. Right? تبارك الذي بيده, in whose hand. بيده, right? الملك, the dominion. That's a word, and وهو, and he. Allah is over. Kulli, everything. Shay'in, Qadir, powerful. Blessed is he in whose hand is the dominion, and he is over all things competent or powerful. So here you can see already there's a difference. Qadir means powerful, but here the translator's chosen competent as the word. You may disagree. You may check other translations to see what you prefer. You go to the contents. This is what we've got. Translations, word for word. We've got one translation. We'll add another in a minute. You can play the audio. If we go here, we're going to look at the translations. We've got one selected, English Sahih International. Let's see what other translations they've got. Let's add Muhsin Khan, Taqiyuddin al-Hilali, a translation which is based upon tafsir of Ibn Kathir and other tafsir, which is good because it gives you the meaning. So we'll add both of those translations so we can do comparison. Sometimes it's worth comparing translations because look, here it says he's over all things competent. Muhsin Khan shows, and he is able to do all things, right? And he is over everything powerful, all powerful, right? Able to do all things, all powerful, right? Competent. I'm not sure if that's one I'd prefer. I'd probably prefer all powerful, able to do all things, right? Again, that's just looking at the English. Obviously, you could also go into the English word, the Arabic word meaning, and look at the word itself and the root word. So you can make the double that way. So qadirun come from the root qad, qaf, dal, and ra. You click for more, and you get the at the line at the top of the Arabic, and you've got qadirun, all powerful. For the it's so qadirun comes from qaf, dal, ra. You've got how many times that word or that root comes up in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So qadir comes up 45 times, as you can see, right? And then you've got other variations of the word. Qaddara comes up 16 times, right? So if you look down here, it's all powerful. I was going to say the same thing, obviously, because it's a word for word translation. But you can see it comes up. It's a description, right? It's a description of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from the sifat of Allah, or Al-Qadir as also from the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So you click for more, and that's the kind of things you can start doing to double. Okay, what if I want to see it in another form? Right? Qaddara, right? Or taqdirun, right? What does that mean? Ordainment, determination, decree. Qadir, right? Is all able. So here Qadir looks like it's more translated as able, whereas Qadir is powerful. So maybe you wouldn't want to use able, you want to use powerful instead, because Qadir is a different, it's a similar, Qadir and Qadir, they have similar meanings, right? Fa'il and Fa'il has the same meaning in many cases. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. So you've got that. You can reduce the translation to pick just the one you want. So you can just have, for example, Mohsin Khan. You only have one translation coming up on the app. And there's other things you can do. You can change the font size, make it smaller or bigger. You don't have to have the Tajweed markers, or you can have. You can remove the word for word translation. You can do it via a page, right, as the page numbers, or you can have a sort of view. So there's a lot you can actually do. The Mus'haf type, you've got a choice. You can do the classic Madinah Mus'haf, or you can Madinah Mus'haf with the Tajweed rules, which is obviously preferable if you're memorizing and learning. And there's Qalun, there's the Nasq, which is the Indo-Pak version, which some people are used to because they memorize using that Mus'haf. So you have options as well. So it's very, very flexible in that regard, gives you all the options. Something else you can do, you might not like blue, you might want green. You can change the color, the themes to green, change it to brown if you want brown, or you can go dark mode, which some people like. It's supposed to be easier on the eyes, and Allah knows best as it relates to that. Because there's a lot you can do, and I'm still learning, or I'm still kind of getting used to it. That's with regards to reading and contemplation. Then you can obviously listen, or you can download, right? So if we don't know what's happened there, it looks like we just found a bug, right? Because it's not showing up. Let's try again. Let's go to reading view. Okay, here it comes up. So in the dark mode, the reading view is not great. As you can see, it's not that as nice as when it's not in the dark mode. So let's go back to white mode, or the light mode, and then it's all buggy here. So there you go, we've discovered a bit of a bug, but we're back to normal. The other thing which is good about this app, obviously, which is what we all want, is you can choose your reciters who you want to download and listen to. As you can, there's quite a lot of reciters. I think one of everybody's favorites at the moment is Mahir al-Mu'ayqali. So let's download him. You can choose, for example, where you're going to recite from, Baqarah from the beginning to the end. Surah al-Baqarah, as is known in the Hadith, a house. It should be recited in the house. We've got two reciters. Let's take one off. Aziyad Husri app, I like a lot. You can repeat a selection over and over again, or you can repeat a verse once, twice, 3 times. I haven't seen advanced settings. Stop after a range, i.e. take that off if you want to continue. Delay between a verse if you're practicing. You delay it for the ayat length, so you can recite it after you listen to it, for example. There's a lot of different settings you can do. Stream without downloading, scroll while playing, so it follows it while it plays. Let's have a look. Let's play that. I'm not sure if you're able to hear this. Hopefully you can. Once it's downloading, it doesn't take too long if you've got a good connection. And it's going to play it so you can listen to it. You can do one verse at a time. You can do more than one verse at a time. So hopefully, inshallah, it's going to play in a minute. Downloaded 1 of 4. Okay, maybe I should have downloaded the whole surah. But in any case, this is one of the apps, and it seems to be the best one that I've come across so far. There's lots of Quran apps you're going to be able to download. Save yourself the time going over them all, and just download.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Yeah, so that was playing because I saw the audio mixer going up. I'm not sure. I can't hear it myself. I can't hear it back. So I'm hopefully it played on the actual video. So you got to see how that is. So that's it. This is the app Al-Quran. Inshallah, hopefully you benefit from it. Inshallah. And again, there's the aspect of reciting the book of Allah, and then there's the aspect of contemplating the meaning of the book of Allah. And the way in which you do that the best is by making sure you're looking at the meanings of the individual words so that you can learn the Arabic language while you're memorizing and learning the book of Allah. So you combine between memorizing and learning the meaning at the same time, which is the purpose behind the revelation of the Quran, is to practice it. And inshallah, that's it for this review, and hopefully there'll be more to come. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.